We have endured one of the most difficult battles that I've ever fought. Sendai really kept us on our toes. Despite her being holed up here, deep within her enclave, waiting for us, she was, as she said, prepared. Though I don't think that the way she dealt with my group and I was the most effective way she could have done it. I believe that she should have come at the head of her army with everyone she had, all at once, and attempted to overwhelm us. Instead, she had some of her toughest minions face us with a bunch of underlings of their own. So we were able to defeat her by going from area to area and battling out with around equal numbers of enemies each time. If we faced them all at once, especially with the weakest in the front, then I think we would have lost. I don't know why she resorted to her particular strategy then. Did she need more time to prepare all these statues that came to life to protect her? Or was she just so assured of her own power that she believed she could stop even us? Well, again, my companions and I defeated her, though she does get credit for being the toughest of all the Bhaalspawn leaders so far. There is seemingly only one other Bhaalspawn leader left, Abazigal, though someone has mentioned that they believe Balthazar is also a Bhaalspawn. In his case, he doesn't seem like an evil one, yet. He has done the village of Amkethran wrong by refusing to aid them and standing by while they starve, but that does not tell me he is evil, just selfish. A truly evil man would have had his mercenaries and monks raid the village for everything they had, and used the people as slaves, or sold them for gold. But like everything in life, there are varying degrees of evil. Perhaps he is evil, but cannot make an overt move on the villagers, or the king of Tathir might come down hard on him. Yes, there is a king of this seemingly lawless nation. He's the one that has the 100,000 gold bounty on my head. A lot of good he's doing for his people right now. Bhaalspawn are running rampant with their own armies across his kingdom. I'm doing more for his people than he is. We are taking down all these evil Bhaalspawn, and I get blamed for what happened at Saradish? With a bounty that high, I doubt there is anywhere in Faerun I can go after this, and I don't plan to leave the continent. So it seems that going to see the king of Tathir to get this sorted out in the future is something that will have to be done.
Yes.
Well, it seems that I have gained in season. Well, how about resist magic? And it seems that my brother and Ari and Imlin have all gained in skill as well.
Yes.
Crossbow for you, brother. Been practicing with that. Resist magic. Ari. She has her first level 9 spell. She's very excited about that. Alright, so she has just about everything. Oh, Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath. Will not harm party members, and that's a very good attack. Very good spell. Let's see. That's the only level 9 spell she has. Imlin has gained in skill as well. Shortbow, crossbow, club. Imlin has been practicing with a longsword. My longsword, one of them. So, level 8 extra spell. Very nice. Alright. Well, Maze is good. Get somebody out of there. Abby Dalzim's horrid wilting. Spell will not harm party members, and it's an area effect spell. How could you argue with that? Alright, did you get any new 9 spells? No. Just seems like she... Oh, there's a new 7. We're not using the limited wish, so let's go with delayed blast fireball. So she has 2 of them, and Another Mordenkainen's sword. Alright, so Aerie, do you have any other priest spells? Slots, free spell slots. One is here. Third. Cure medium wounds. And that would seem to be it. Now, is there anything we could pick up off the ground? There's some rings. Leather
Sorry,
armor.
but I couldn't hold that last item. It's on the ground.
So this is the... Okay. Oh. Studded leather armor of thorns. I don't think this is good. I don't think anybody can even wear this. It's not an improvement for anyone. So let's just give it to...
Pick it up yourself.
somebody that can carry it.
You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Oh, this is a really neat one. Wang Fei's Ioun Stone. This Ioun Stone was said to be a gift given to the Shaolin monk Wang Fei Hung by the Kara-Turan god of war Chan Cheng. The god came down in the form of a dragon and fought Wang Fei for 3 days and 3 nights. Chan Cheng was so impressed by the monk's prowess that he bestowed the Ioun Stone upon him. The stone disappeared when Wang Fei died. This is actually a really nice one. This gives me some resistances, but this has a regenerate on it. I'm not even sure. I don't know. I can't wear it, unfortunately. What about
Too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Jaheira, Helm of the Rock? It gives her a lot of resistances as well. However, the regeneration...
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off
The
the ground.
regeneration is very helpful. It also improves her armor and gives her more health. So it's hard to argue with that. Now we're carrying a lot of things. We need to go and get rid of all these unnecessary things we're carrying along with us. So, is there anything else that we can pick up? Well, there's this leather armor.
What do you wish?
Brother? Sendai was a formidable woman with a cunning mind. How refreshing it is to find that not all of Bhaal's children are madmen or fools. Which am I, a mad woman or a fool? If you have to ask. For all her strengths, this sister of ours made one critical mistake, and it cost her everything. What mistake? Sendai hid in her little room far beneath the earth, protected by her armies and her magic. Instead of conquering, she cowered. The woman was strong, intelligent, driven, but she was afraid. How ironic that it was her fear of death that killed her. Fear of death sounds fairly normal to me. Her fear controlled her. I would hardly call that normal, Orin. If she had not begged for the aid of lesser men, allowed herself to be weakened by dependence on the strength and loyalty of others, she might have been standing over your corpse someday. Not true. If I didn't rely on the strength of others, I would have died long ago. So you say. I remain unconvinced. These are
I
just
can hold no
rings.
more.
Lots
That
of
item
rings.
was dropped.
What was that? A dagger. Short sword.
Sorry,
more
but I
rings.
couldn't hold that last item. It's
Lots
on the
of
ground.
rings. These rings don't really fetch much of a price, so I'm not particularly keen on getting them. So, this dagger has a nice enchantment, and short sword has a nice enchantment on it. Interesting. Drow scimitars. See, what does this leather armor? What's the enchantment on that, Imoen? That's a good enchantment, actually. Okay, so we seem to be done here. I don't want to stay here any longer than I
It
have
will be
to.
done.
Oh, there's another armor. good enchantment on it. Okay, I think we could... I'm not sure where this portal takes us. This takes us outside.
Certainly.
Okay. I didn't expect that. But it helps. We no longer have to travel all through her little fortress to get out of here. Curious, let's go up to the graves. Yeah, there's nothing important here. Nothing special. In the house we've been into, there's nothing in there either. I don't like the sounds of this area. This is not a very friendly forest.
My legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life. Can we rest now?
Yes.
Please?
Gonna go see Sespinar. And rest. And we have something else to do. There is a test. But we'll rest before then. Some of the tests previously were very, very tough.
Without doubt.
Sespinar, there you are. Okay, I have a few things I think that can be upgraded.
Sespinar gladly serves.
Okay, show me what you can do.
Ooh, huh? Sword that burns. Have cream for that.
You has Flaming Sword of Amkethran. If I takes liquid mercury there and maybe 10,000 gold pieces, I has good recipe. You wants me to make it? Sure, put some together.
Okay. Stands back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Sespinar goes back to his duties. Oh yeah.
Oh wow, this is the
Lots
nicest...
of goodies to find.
This
Lots
is the
to
finest
collect.
longsword I've ever beheld. The true power of Frithior's blazing sword has been unleashed by the liquid mercury. Increases my strength. I don't even... Well, I won't be wearing it all the time, though. Makes me immune to draining powers from vampires or any other spells or any other creatures that does that, such as wights. Gives me a nice flame around it. Lightning and flame. Okay, so my Tarlash is also a very powerful bow. So, when I use the longsword, it has even more of a strength enhancement. It's just too bad. Too bad I use my bow all the time. Okay, Sespinar, I have other things, I think.
Gladly serves a great one. Ooh, needs
Yes,
my
go through my
bag.
belongings. No, we don't have any
Many
flail.
heads it is. You sure you not just want to dump everything out? Easier that way. Huh? String? Ooh, good string it is. Like string when you tie shoelaces together, but better.
You has Bowstring of Gond, famous bowyer. I can add Tarlash with 5,000 gold pieces if he likes. Wants me to do it? That's my bow. Yes, very much so. I didn't know I could upgrade my bow. Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Stands back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Sespinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes. Lots of goodies to find. Lots to collect.
The magical bowstring of Gond makes even the legendary longbow of Tarlash more accurate and powerful. Oh, okay. So I have the greatest bow I have ever seen. It's mine. This is working out very well. So, Sespinar, is there anything else? Please look. Yes, flail heads. We don't need to look at that.
What got we here? A book?
Yeah, but no
It's
book.
good bedtime readings, maybe. Oh. Nope. Nope. I see nothing more that matches with my recipes. No more shiny ones. Oh, well. Back to cleaning, I guess.
We need to sell this clay golem page. It's useless to us. So,
Quickly and precisely.
we can rest, and then we have another test for us. Okay, enchantments or protections up.
without hesitation.
Well, this should be interesting. What will the test be this time? It's me again. I am a part of you that you have forgotten, Orin. I am a piece of you that you have set aside. It was I that grew up in Candlekeep, unaware of my heritage, unaware of the base evil that lurked in my soul. I left my home long ago with bright eyes to face the world. I am your innocence, Orin. Oh, yes, that is something I have left behind. Not immediately, though. It came in degrees after I left Candlekeep. Although a big shock was when Gorion was dead, but still, I didn't lose it all just then. I need not be lost forever. You need not drive me from your heart, Orin. Your struggle against the taint of our father has eroded me, but I am not gone yet. You can still reclaim me. Reclaim my innocence, and how do you propose I do that? This plane is an extension of yourself, as am I. You have a need to address your dwindling innocence, and so you have brought me forth. What you decide here has power, though not all decisions are conscious ones. Were you to decide to restore me, it would be so. You would be an innocent anew, just as the day you left Candlekeep so long ago. The horror of recent events would be forever behind me. I can't do that. I need all my memories since then. And what of all my good experiences, all the knowledge and power I've gained? Gone. They must be sacrificed so that the clock may be turned back, so that I may be reclaimed. Do you not understand? No, I don't. Why is my innocence so important? Do you wish to keep fighting the same endless battle against the nature you were born with? Think, for a moment, at how much you have changed since that fateful day in Candlekeep. You have killed many, bathed yourself in blood, and the darker portions of your soul have come forth whether you have liked it or not. Do you not believe this will only continue? Let us return to a time when such trials did not have to be faced. Reclaim me, Orin. Cast off your tribulations, and let us both be born anew. I can't do this. As much as I might like to be an innocent once again, I cannot sacrifice all that I have gained. I am needed as I am. I see. So there is no room for innocence in the heart of an immortal? Such as it was meant to be. With innocence dead, the path to that which is immortal within you lies one step closer. Face it, if you dare. Oh. The Slayer.
What is it?
Alright. Well, my bow is hurting it, but now it's on top of me. I use my very powerful melee weapons. I've gained something new. Who in their right mind would be tempted by this nonsense? Sure, I've got insanely powerful foes trying to kill me, and a prophecy nipping at my behind, but yeah, please turn me into a defenseless whelp again. I mean, I'd be all for going back in time and living our lives without Bhaal ever showing his ugly mug, but that's not what she was talking about here. Huh. I think you missed the point, Imoen. The real objective was to give me pause so that I don't become overconfident. Oh, well, did it work? Or is that something that you even want? To know if this is precisely the time to shake our conviction. No, and that's why I paid no mind to it, though I appreciate the insight into my own motivations. I suppose that makes sense. I'll be honest, the best thing I got out of it was a bit of a chuckle when watching you talk to yourself. Oh, Imoen. Imoen sighs and shakes her head. Let's move on, then. Okay, so what new ability do I have? I've taken Jaheira's old regeneration ring. I also have regeneration ability. Draw upon Holy Might, is that my new ability? I believe so, actually. I believe so. And there's nothing else here?
This will not take long.
That was actually a quick and easy test. So, 4 of us now have the ability to we have equipment on us that regenerates our injuries, our lost health. That would seem to be everything that we can do here. Let's return to where we came from.
Yes!
Back to this horrible place. Let's get out of this.
We
follow the righteous
Normally
path.
I like the woods, but this is an
path of
awful
hell.
place. Okay, let's return to Amkethran, and I guess we can go to Abazigal's lair next. Alright,
will be done.
so there is a smithy. That's that place we can't go back to. Well, if the smugglers are out, the only place we can go to is the Temple of Joaquin. To sell our items. Sadly. Hello again. Okay. I'd like to be seeing your services, please. Of course, the Joaquin are always willing to serve, at a fair and honest price, of course. Alright, so we have a lot of things to sell. Let's go through this. You remember in one of the challenges back in the pocket plane, you were asked if you wanted back your innocence, your doubt? Yes, what of it? It got me thinking. If I had been in your place, it would have been tempting to go back to a time when I knew none of this. In your place, I might have wanted it. Why would you... Not all of this has been bad. You're right, but I'd like to be free of the memories of, well, a lot of things. We've been through a lot, and some things you can't unsee. Yes, like the torture of Irenicus. That I would gladly get rid of. It might be nice to be innocent again, not to have to worry that I'm going to give in to the taint. And forget about our time on the road, what we've accomplished. No, you're right, but there are some things that, well, they're best left forgotten. I suppose if nothing had happened, if I had stayed at Candlekeep, I wouldn't be who I am now. I wouldn't be me. Back then I was just a kid, with nothing other than Winthrop's chores to worry about. And now I'm a Bhaalspawn, a force to be reckoned with. I'm not a kid anymore, and that's because of what I've been through. So maybe something good came of it, after all. And now you're helping to save the realms from destruction by Bhaalspawn. I'd say you're going pretty well. Well, that too. Thanks, little sister, for everything. Little? I'm taller than you, M1.
It will be done.
Yeah,
Certainly.
we don't know who's older. We are approximately the same age, are we not? I just came to Candlekeep before she did. Well, I doubt that there's anything else to do here besides go right after Abazigal. But we can go and look in the tavern. Maybe even go and look, take a peek in back inside the Smuggler's Cave, see if anything else has happened since then. Hello?
Without doubt.
Zaki Rafea, at your service. Dear customer, name your desire, and Zephyr will endeavor to provide it for you. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could. Certainly, certainly. I'm not so overcome with business that I cannot answer a few queries now and then. Ho ho, ask away, dear woman. Well, I don't really have any questions. Never mind, I'll be on my way. As you wish. Walk away, good woman. Not even the streets of tiny Amkethran are safe these nights. Yeah. I can't believe Hexat still exists. Where's me ale, woman?
Quickly and precisely.
Wait your turn. Okay, so let's go take a peek inside of Smuggler's Cave. I doubt anything has changed. They're probably going to give that place a wide berth, the smugglers. But I am looking for
You must
Sam and
gather your
Havarian.
party before venturing forth.
And for all I know, he
Without
is here,
hesitation.
or came back. no one's here. This place is empty.
This will not take long.
Alright, well, there's nothing else to do here. This place really is small. Just a few homes in the outlying areas, and that's it. Could it even be called a village? It's more like a monastery and a few buildings outside of it. Not sure why you have your cows out here. If there's monsters that prey upon Amkethran, your cows are in a very vulnerable spot. Alright, let's go to the east, to Abazigal's Lair. Our enchantments will have worn off by the time we get there, though. However, that's why we memorize them twice.
If it must be done.
Okay, I have no idea who we're going up against. Dragons were apparently seen to the east of Amkethran, which is where we are now. So that's the only thing I have. Other than that, I don't know anything. Abazigal is a bit of an odd name, by the way. Perhaps could it be a dragon name? Strange markings on the floor here. It's quite the, I don't know what it is. Supposed to be a fort? Oh, who's this?
Who dare disturbs Draconis?
Draconis?
More pestering emissaries from the cloistered monastery. Surely when the last batch did not return, Balthazar would have learned his lesson.
You speak very slowly, and you try to enunciate everything just so.
No. I see I am wrong. You are not brothers of the tattooed one. I smell the taint of wrong.
Stand aside, Draconis. This is between me and Abazigal. My father warned me of you, Orin, the Bhaalspawn kin who would steal his destiny, and my birthright. Your father, are you Abazigal's son? As if a mere elf were even worthy of having an immortal's essence flowing through their veins. My kind are the only creatures deserving of Bhaal's taint, so you are a dragon. Your kind, so what exactly are you talking about?
You cannot stop this. The Lord of Murder shall rise again, and I shall prove myself worthy to Abazigal by bathing in your tainted blood.
How many people have said things like that to me? And not one of them has panned out.
My honor is my life.
Alright, I assume he's going to change it to a dragon. So, we will unleash everything we have.
Weapon does nothing.
Zone of Sweet Air. So what's this? I think we've got invisible stalkers here.
Faster than Chiquita
Harry
Fast Paws.
and Imoen get back.
Yes?
My brother is getting hurt, even though he has a ring of regeneration. Alright. Abby Dalzim's Hoary Wilting. And you have Dragonfire. Oh, it's Summon Planet. You don't have Dragonfire? Okay. Mordenkainen's sword then. Oh, cast it again. Well, we've got another one.
It will be done. Weapon is of no use.
Right, this... We'll consider him like a mage. Remove all his defenses.
My weapon is of no use. Next time. My weapon does nothing!
Helm! For the glory of Helm!
You think I can be defeated so easily? More evidence of your species' inferiority.
Witness the future, Orin. Yeah, as I thought.
No use.
I found the entrance to Abazigal's cavern, cavernous realm, and had the pleasure of meeting his son, Draconis. I imagine the encounter with the father will be equally unpleasant. Right, so
Sarevok stands ready.
Sarevok is going to use his most powerful attacks. Dragon's Breath.
What do you want?
Pierce Shield.
I am ready.
My weapon is of no use.
Okay, I'm not penetrating anything about him. What the heck just happened? He went invisible for a moment. Let's remove his defenses.
Name.
No use.
Oh, my brother's gonna really hurt. I think I should go in there with my melee weapons. Brother! Summon Diva.
This one is
No
invulnerable.
use.
Brother, back up.
No use.
Another Mordenkainen's sword. Summon Planetar.
My weapon is of no use.
Went invisible again.
No use.
Nothing!
I am in need of aid!
What is it?
Okay. Let's see. Haste.
Ready and willing.
Another Mordenkainen's sword.
My weapon is of no use. My weapon is of no use.
Back out. Back out.
My weapon does nothing!
Why couldn't you move? Okay, try to bring somebody back.
You will fall and have no
No
effect.
use.
Still need to try to bring it. Its defenses down.
No use.
Magical defenses.
So happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
Stop going invisible. Oracle. Horde wilting. Where'd it go?
speak. Certainly.
I'll do it.
It is above. Yes?
Big B's closed fist or clenched fist, whatever it's called. Breach. Ah. Eri, how are...
In Bearvan's name.
How are you even getting in the way, Eri?
You will fall by my hand!
Speak your mind.
Okay, you need to cast like an oracle as well. True sight.
Next time.
How about a wish spell? He's getting injured. We are hurting it. Maybe I should speak to the genie?
Next time.
Standing before us is a genie of immense power, the air thick with electricity around it. It regards me coolly. Greetings to you, Spellweaver. Are you ready to begin negotiations? Negotiations? What do you mean? The spell you have cast is an attempt to temporarily control vast cosmic power. It is unstable and therefore only truly useful in combat events, unless you have years to devote to the formulation of your wish, of course. It is that formulation that requires negotiation. The genie pulls a quill and a paper scroll from the air, grinning. Since you do not have years to waste, you will attempt to describe to me what you desire from your wish. And I... Here the genie looks pleased. Will use my vast intelligence to distort your purpose as I please. Don't feel bad. The forces at work here are such that it is not often that one gets what one truly hopes for. This sounds awful. But you can certainly try. The wise often do well, and you spellweavers are often quite wise, yes? He taps his quill thoughtfully on his head. Do you wish to begin, then? Yes, let's begin. The genie nods. As you say. Quickly, the two, Imoen and him begin negotiating a complex contract. The genie is tricky, carefully attempting to twist the meaning of her words, legal phrases, and clauses that she can barely understand. Throughout the process, the genie continues to baffle Imoen, and she's not even sure if her desired wish will be similar to our original premise. At best, you shall stall the worst of the clauses. The contract complete, the genie dons a pair of spectacles and looks it over with an arched brow. Very well, spellcaster. I can interpret the items listed here in the following ways. Choose carefully which you would prefer. Perhaps, Eri should have done this. She's a little bit more wise than Imoen. Restoration on all party members. That's perhaps not what we wanted here.
Good to go?
What is it?
Yep, Abazigal's dead. Can you restore lives, Planetar? Yes, she can raise the dead.
I must rest soon. I am weak when I am tired.
And lastly, my beloved husband. Abazigal's son is dead. Draconis is dead. I think I called him Abazigal. Well, we have a lot of things to clean up. Let's begin. Well, alright then.
I grow weary.
We have Draconis' head. The latent magic lingering within this grisly trophy grants me the power to enter Abazigal's underground realm. Oh, might as well take it then. Bracers. Hopefully these are powerful bracers. We're going to need to rest, though. Yes, let's identify it. Suzanne's bracers. Although monks traditionally shun armor, these braces of Grand Master Suzanne are highly sought after by the practitioners of weaponless combat. I'm not sure if it's better than what we had for Saw, but next time I see him, I'll give it to him.
Direct me as you will.
That was a tough dragon. Well, thankfully we didn't have to face him and his father at the same time.
Energies to sustain me.
So we're all tired.
I tire.
Let's just get out of here. That wish spell taught me a lot. That it shouldn't be anyone who casts it. She barely knew what she was doing. Let's just rest. It's late and all my companions have retired to their beds for the night, but I find sleep elusive. I decided that a dip in one of the healing pools could be just the thing I need to relax away my tension. Towel in hand, I'm about to step into the massive chamber when I see that not all of my companions are asleep as I thought. Saravok stands in one of the farthest pools, the dark swirling waters covering him from the waist down as he rolls and kneads his obvious aching shoulders. Well, I square my shoulders, determined not to be denied my bath, and claim one of the other pools. Saravok glances at me, one eyebrow raised curiously, but says nothing. I undress as quickly as I can, careful to keep my back to the man to salvage as much of my modesty as possible, and submerge myself in the soothing waters. Saravok snorts and shakes his head at my actions, but still does not comment. I don't need anything from him. I'm trying to convert him to be a better person. I thought it was working until our last conversation. With a sigh, I stretch my body out in the dark water, enjoying the sensation of the tiny bubbles seeping up from the bottom as they draw little trails across my skin. Oh yeah, I'm not in the same pool as him. I have nothing to hide, and I have every reason to come and relax. From the corner of my eye, I see Saravok suddenly turn his face away from me, and it's possible I imagine the look of discomfort I thought was displayed there. Well, good. Let him be even more uncomfortable. I realize there's no soap beside my pool, and rising up out of the water I expose more than a hint of my upper body, and finally break the silence. Saravok, would you mind bringing me the soap? Oh. I wanted the soap, but wasn't thinking ahead that he would get up. Saravok's eyes move to my face, then to the soap beside his pool, and back to my face, as if he's trying to figure out if my request is some kind of trap. Evidently, he decides that there's no harm in doing as I've asked, and picks up the soap as he emerges from his pool. Why don't you just toss it to me? The man's body is the definition of strength. All hard lines and muscle, much of his dark skin marked with scars of battle. Despite his size, which I've just discovered is equally proportionate throughout all of his anatomy, he moves with the natural grace of someone who knows exactly what his body is capable of. Yeah, murder. I catch myself holding my breath as he crosses the room and crouches beside my pool in all his glory. The soap outstretched towards me in his hand. His expression is unreadable, but there could be just a touch of smug satisfaction in his eyes at the look on my face. Yeah, he turned that into a trap for me. Alright then, he's going to do that. Rising a bit more from the water, exposing my breast fully to the cool air, I inch closer to him and ignore the pro-offer soap as I study his face. He looks much different without his golden glowing eyes, but if anything, his face looks more chiseled, as if it were sculpted from stone. His nose, his jawline, His brow are all hard and angular like the rest of him, except for one feature. I'm not sure if I've ever really noticed his mouth before, or maybe I've just never been this close to him without one of us trying to kill each other. His lips, slightly parted right now as he studies my face, are full and rich with the bottom lip that begs to be taken between my teeth. I think I've gone too far. Realizing myself, I snatch the soap and move as far away from him as I can without exposing my body to him. Servok sneers mockingly at my actions as he moves back to his pool and retrieves his towel. How could a timid weakling like you have survived so long? Not sparing me another glance, he strides from the room without waiting for me to respond. What am I supposed to do, Servok? I thought I would make him uncomfortable, but he called my bluff. Unfortunately. And the last thing I want is to get close to this man. Okay. Let's return to where we are.
It will be
where
done.
we were. Not that I particularly wanted to come back to this. So I can be fighting dragons from here on in. Alright, what is inside here?
Certainly.
I'm very curious. Draconis has fallen! Lock down the Enclave! They must not reach Lord Abazigal. We've got Earth Elementals and Wyverns. Oh, and it seems that there is traps here.
Oh my!
Die!
My brother's poisoned. Poisoned again. It's the wyvern. Kill the wyvern. I don't think using poison on the wyvern's gonna work.
Healing! Quickly! Healing! So be it.
Brother! Oh, thankfully. Kill that wyvern. That was a little painful. For something that shouldn't have been. Alright, so my brother doesn't heal. I know he's got regeneration going. Oops. To speed him along. What's this? Empty breath potion flask. This flask will hold the breath potion if you can find a font where it can be refilled. The breath potion will allow us to swim through the longer underwater tunnels beneath the Enclave. Stone to flesh scroll. Perhaps we only have like one of them, or we used it up already, so I'll take that.
Without doubt.
Alright, well, we've got pools of water. They look very hot, and then there's doorways. Obviously, we'll try the doorways first. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.